This video is for beginners. Here's some tips I wish I knew earlier for Nitro type. Number 1 is to claim all of your achievements as soon as you can, because they can, unless it's titles, I don't really care about titles, but if it's money, you want to claim it as soon as you can, because the main reason is, as a beginner, it's going to advance your progress so much more in terms of shops and all that. Now this isn't my main account, but on this alt account I even have quite a bit of stuff just from advancing in my first type of steps. And the second tip is to get gold as soon as possible, because it will advance your progress. For example, Nitro type gold gives you some awesome perks, and if you don't have enough money for gold, you can search up gold giveaways on YouTube, or you can most likely win it from being a long-standing member of a team if they give you gold. Now, a third thing that I want to talk about that is a tip I wish I knew earlier was to not over-race yourself, because sometimes over-racing yourself can just not actually get you faster, and not under-racing yourself. To be consistent, you want to do, in my opinion, at least 20 races a day to level up your typing speed, and no more than 150 or 200 races a day if you want to level up your typing speed. And my main reasons for this being is because you don't want to overstress your hands, but you want to work your hands. So 20 to 50 races is a good zone for trying to get a faster speed. And of course, this really applies to people who have just started the game. If you are a long-standing member of Nitro type, these tips don't really apply to you. Another tip I have is to buy all the cars in the shop. You don't know which ones are going to come back, which ones aren't. Or to work for specifically event cars that you don't think are going to have a chance of coming back, because reasonably I could have had a couple more event cars and a couple more of this or that, but reasonably event cars are really good for you, or season cars back in the day are really good for you to level up your profile, to have some exclusive cars that aren't necessarily released every single time into the shop. Now, it is also good for you to get enough money for every car, and how you can get money is I suggest you join a really good team. Now, some of the teams will give you some higher payouts. For example, this is my team. I do give payouts to people who have joined. However, a lot of the people who have joined haven't done really anything besides Alex on the grind. However, I see a lot of other people who do a lot of things and a lot of grinding for other teams and get tons of money depending on the team that they're on. I know NTPD1 or Pinkster, I don't know which team specifically do a lot of payouts, but I know Pyre has some competitions and you can get a lot of money from that. Another tip is to really invest in your words per minute, because overall, once you take away the game, all you have is your words per minute. And if you just do 50 words per minute for 1,000 races every week, then you're not really going to get faster just because of sandbagging. So don't sandbag. Words per minute is key, because that's the main purpose of this game, specifically an educational game like this. And those are all of my tips. If you guys want some more, then I could make a part 2 or update this and see